Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to rock. Welcome back to Uncommon Commentators with Jay, Jonah, and Zoe. I'm so glad to be recording a real episode. Not that I didn't like NBA Finals. It was boring. But I would like to talk about other things outside of the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat.
And there's plenty of it.
It was a lot of shit going on. A lot of things I didn't think was going to happen. But first, before I even start that, how are y'all doing? How you guys? You guys doing okay?
Good, a little tired. Got the grandpa up late, but I'm here. I'm ready to talk. Let's go.
Call yourself a grandpa.
Hey, I got my draft intel ironed out.
We already know. You did.
Man, I want to feel confident about it. Then you start looking at things, start overthinking. But hey, we're feeling solid. It's always
a good product. A good product, bro.
Is that probably how GMs actually feel? How you just felt going through their board? Times
definitely gonna be more team specific.
Oh yeah. True.
You got your areas that you're focusing on, and you obviously want to get good intel on everyone, but you can only do so much.
You only can do so much in these drills.
Process.
Yeah, definitely. We don't This is the thing I don't understand, man. Why do we have shit like All or Nothing and Hard Knocks? We got shit for football, soccer. I think I've even seen baseball. We don't have shit. I ain't talking like that. I ain't talking about like that Last Chance You shit either on Netflix or basketball. I'm talking about not a team YouTube channel series. I'm talking about like a Netflix or HBO. Somebody do a basketball team every year. Yeah, it's cool. You can go to YouTube and see your favorite team, but guess what? They're gonna probably edit. They're not gonna give you everything raw. They're gonna edit that shit way clean.
Give me that raw.
Yes, what I'm saying.
That preseason cussing each other out shit.
Like, why don't we have that?
I think we get
a whole season of a soccer team.
I think we get more coincidentally than if they even tried. If they tried to get it, they probably wouldn't get half the moments of chaos that we do get. I think NBA already does feed enough content with that, whether they even try or not.
Yeah, you're right. You have a point there, though. You have a point.
Hold up. Imagine the Draymond Jordan Poole incident, though. Like Hard Knock style. I'm tuning in. every week I'm in there.
Yeah,
nobody believed it was real. They'd all think it was fake.
That is true. They would think that shit was fake.
Because it's
they would think that shit. They would think. The script shit is funny on Twitter, but what's the percentage of people that actually believe it's a script?
Hey, there's a lot of
too many.
It's probably, I swear on Twitter, it's probably like 80% of people who say
people
script
like to
believe it.
Draw conclusions from a lot of stuff. So
yes. Like how do you miss and make baskets on command? Unless it's blatant, like you have to lay up and you just jag it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
Because people got to find something to talk about.
Yeah, that one referee fucked it up.
If you could find an angle, people will run with it.
The one referee fucked it up. I'm gonna get to the other shit I'm gonna talk about that can go with conspiracies, but I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna start right here with Bradley fucking Beal. The Wizards are an unserious franchise. They need to be investigated. Look what they traded their two top players for. They traded John Wall for Russell Westbrook and traded Bradley Beal for Chris Paul, who didn't even finish the playoffs. The last time we saw Chris Paul, he got hurt.
At least they got something for Russ back.
Yes, at least they did do that.
But
damn, but true.
I mean, it's such a tough situation here. I'm glad the front office wants to commit to a rebuild, but this is going to be a long rebuild.
Man,
very long. How do you not get one first round pick? Not even.
What is that? How do you negotiate that?
Because they don't have any to trade.
Did they have no leverage?
Then you don't make the trade.
Yeah.
Man.
Hello, no trade clause.
And then,
oh my god! And
you don't
there it is, though.
bro. I don't understand, bro. It's only how many people deserve a no trade clause in the NBA? 2?
It's like 5 or 6.
0. Come on, man. If
5 or 6
LeBron or
tops.
Steph come to me and say, I want a no trade clause, I'm gonna give it to them too. Straight up.
Giannis.
Jonah, hold on. You think it's really 0 players that deserve it?
I'm in the situation in the franchise where you can fuck me over.
It can be case by case. It can be case by case.
Yo, Jonah said, I'm a businessman, okay?
Right.
Don't get it twisted.
Especially with these executives and how short their leash can be. Hey, man. You're already going to have some players hating you anyways, probably.
Yeah, that is true.
You already want to put yourself in a good situation with those players. It's a tricky job. It's not just like 2K, man.
I was about to say Jonah on 2K.
I'm gonna stay,
boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Steph and Bron for that. I think they deserve that.
I feel like that's like an unwritten one, though.
Yeah, that is. Like, you're not gonna trade them two.
Saying, it should be unwritten. Bradley Beal should not have that power ever again.
No,
it should only be top 4, top 5. Like,
I don't know.
But again, Washington needs to be investigated. A lot of questionable moves.
And you go trade him, and then you come up with this damn whole section at your stadium. Did y'all see that? What is this? What?
You can watch Corey Kispert courtside.
I was about to say Corey
couch.
Kispert.
Who? Nobody. You about to lose. You're gonna fuck around and lose Kyle Kuzma. Why would he resign there? Why would he?
The bag.
Yeah, that's the only reason. But why? I mean, I know he won already, and sometimes that's all dudes care about. They got they won, collect they
control.
checks. Yeah, so, but that's not even a real topic here. It's this dude going to damn Phoenix. I'm gonna say it straight up. I tweeted it right away. It does not move me whatsoever. I don't know how y'all feel. I don't think I ever saw y'all thoughts yet on Twitter or in the group chat. But I was very vocal about right away.
Nah, I told y'all right away.
Maybe I missed it. Maybe I did. What was it? Oh, yeah.
KD is a hoe. He's a hoe.
I saw that shit so much over the weekend or when it happened. And I've also saw people say, when is KD just going to do it, just, how did y'all put it? I don't forget how y'all say it, but at least do something by yourself.
Stand on his 2 feet. Just a little bit. Once.
And here's my thing. You go get Frank Vogel. I don't even know what you're doing. Frank Vogel's a good hire, by the way. I like that hire for Phoenix. That's a good hire. But now, go get Bradley Beal. Who's your leader? Who is your leader on Phoenix right now? You traded your only one.
Yo, it's a collective group. Because I'm not trusting any of those three.
Then
to be
how
the
much
guy.
isn't Aiden getting like 25 a year? Isn't
there you go. I'm not even thinking about Aiden.
They trade him. They're gonna trade him. You got to.
That's what.
All 4 of them dudes are like 25 plus in contracts.
Yo, they had to use a Kogi, who's a free agent, just to fill a starting 5 for these reports. Like, they got to move Aiden for something.
They have to. And this is another. I always bring it back to the Heatles with this shit. That was a perfect storm. Those were damn near perfect fits with Bosh, Wade, and Bron. And of course, that organization just know how to hit on role players. Now, Phoenix, I don't know if Matt Ishbia is back in his dorm room playing 2K or NBA Live. He's our age, so he might have been playing NBA Live. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Here's your contractual breakdown. So
I'm ready for this.
Kevin Durant will be making $47 million. Beal will be making $47 million.
How much is Beal making?
47. Booker will be making 36. Ayton will be making 32. Campaign has a $6.6 million team option. Ishmael Wainwright has a $2 million team option. So you only have 4 players under guaranteed money, and they reach a total of $162 million guaranteed for this year.
Fam, first of all, I asked y'all
in the group chat, what's the record of vet men and guys?
You did
on one team. I just want to know, what's the fun fact right there?
And we're already seeing some reports about Ayton's value not being as much as they perceived. Let's say
because he was buzzed in the playoffs. The last time we saw him, he was stinking that shit up.
Ayton got outplayed by Jock Londale in some games, and he got benched. And if you want to get multiple players for him, you're going to be looking at like Tim Hardaway Jr., Davis Bertans type beat.
Who
and you want one player,
and who don't stay healthy.
If you want one quality player, you got to flip it for like something that's not going to be as crazy. Yeah. And it's still like, oh, we only have one more extra player in. Yeah, if you get a good player like Clint Capella, which a lot of people like, it's a good fit. You get some rim protection. You still, yet again, have 4 players that are under that guaranteed money. So
this is ignorant. Like, I don't know.
It's a tough spot to be.
First of all, I had no damn idea that Brad Beal was making $47 million American damn dollars.
Yeah.
And the only if you want to look at something,
contract is then when you actually go deep dive in these NBA contracts, they make no sense.
Yo, I've been said this.
Right place, right time. This is crazy.
At the time, yeah, exactly. At the time, he had like the extension at the right time, got the bag. But it was the last time I was like, you know what? He chose to sign again. He can stay. Whatever happens, happens. But yeah, he got paid.
It pretty much read as like, oh, you can get as much money as you want. If it doesn't work, we'll trade you. But then they threw the no trade clause in there, and we're like, hold on.
I mean, he can pick where he wants to go.
Even when that happened, people were still feeling hesitant on it. It just took a long time for it to come around.
I really missed the no trade clause. I didn't know that was even in there. So basically,
the interesting
you gave him this
thing
bag.
about Go ahead.
No, you basically gave him the bag. Promised him basically saying if this shit go left, you can pick where you want to go to. That's basically what the hell that says.
That's the only way. Look at more money. Devin Booker's Supermax kicks in next year. He's going up from 36 mil to 50 mil.
Damn.
And the interesting thing about that is, yes, if they were going to make a crazy move like this was the offseason to do so because Booker's contract is $14 million less, but we see the CBA stuff that's been put out, and we see how difficult it's going to be.
That's a scary deal to make right now. Don't you feel like that's a scary deal with the CBA shit? Yeah, like, you don't know.
You don't know. How long is this window for them? Is it 1 season? Is it 2 tops? You got to start making decisions about KD already. Like,
and I also
if you want some more convincing on this.
So what now?
I have some ideas if you want some convincing on how the Suns were in a really tricky situation because you have either keep Chris Paul and have a ton of money that you probably don't want to. Be a similar thing.
Well, since you're talking to Chris Paul, I got a question. I thought the man was waived, and then I was reading that it was a deadline to waive him.
Mm-hmm.
It just got leaked.
Oh, see, I was so confused. I was like, what is happening? I thought the man wasn't there, then he getting traded. Like, what is going on here? Okay, go ahead.
So they'd be in the same situation with him money-wise, and they could have waived him and, like, because I think if they waived him, it'd be like 10 or 15 million guaranteed. So they do the
15,
3 million this year, 3 million next year for 5 years. You clear some space.
Yeah.
Or you could get Bradley Beal and try to figure other shit out. So I think a lot of people would take that get Bradley Beal on your team route for pennies, but you still have so much shit to figure out.
You do. Here's my thing. Is Bradley Beal that dude like that?
For Chris Paul and Landry Shaman in a couple seconds, yeah.
Yeah, for that.
I'll take that any day.
You take that any day, but
is he what? Is he a
needle mover? Is he like, oh shit, the Phoenix Suns is about to win now? Like, I don't know. Maybe if you get the right pieces, but that's going to be hard.
He gets to the rim. He gets to the rim more than Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. I will give him that.
Someone has to.
No, someone does.
He's not going to be down there.
Because them dudes
they were afraid of the rim last season.
Yeah. He definitely does that better than them. But
we haven't seen him in a winning situation in a minute, too. Like
that's another thing.
Mm-hmm. When
It's
last
been
time
bad
it was
for some years. 2017.
when John Wall was healthy.
Yeah, was that 2017?
27. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That does sound about right. That's the
When
year
Paul
Bron
Pierce
had
was on
that
the damn
crazy
Wizards.
ass bank
I don't
in
know.
3 on them.
Paul Pierce was
Yeah.
out here.
That's right. You're right. That's just I would be nervous with a new CBA like this as a GM or organization. I'd be nervous to make a splash like this because you don't know how shit gonna look in the summertime. I feel like next summer will be like my time to make a splash, but hey, they risking it all. Like they bought the team, made that shit go through, traded for KD. Like they showed from the jump. They are not afraid of making a
It's tough
splash.
because we've never seen anything like this either.
No.
We've never seen such a weird
No.
situation. It's such a unique situation.
Hey,
Yes.
how much money does this guy have? Like, is he playing around? Like, do we know? Like, is he serious?
Bro, he owns
You
a
guys
mortgage
see
company,
the-
bro. He has got that. When you got
He
he in real estate, yeah, bro.
he's
He
good.
he's competitor with Quicken, like with Dan Gilbert and shit, bro. Like he got
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, he got that shit. This
Now, we'll
ain't
just have to see how James Jones, right? He's running it still.
is he still? Yeah,
Hey, if we want to talk who's still running it, I don't know. Because Chris Paul was set for Chris Paul was on I think it was Good Morning America the next day. He was set to be on there, and he started talking about Isaiah Thomas.
Yes.
And we thought that Isaiah Thomas was out of the picture, so
yes,
that draws some weird eyebrows there.
He's a confidant.
Yeah, so basically he's saying Chris Paul. He's saying Isaiah Thomas is the head man in charge with getting him traded for Brad Beal.
He has some sort of voice in there. There's some sort of voice that's connected.
But look, he's friends with Ishbia and he's on Ishbia's board.
Does Ishbia
Isaiah
know
Thomas
what
said
happened in
this.
New York?
Isaiah Thomas said this on all the you stupid. Isaiah Thomas said all this on all the Smoke podcasts. He said it himself. He doesn't work for the Suns, but he's on his board.
It's like an advisor.
Yeah. So
Was that Jerry West consultant ass?
yeah. So, man, listen.
So,
All right.
I'm staying a little pat here. See how some things go before I jump
until
to
they
super
have
conclusions.
Yeah,
Because they got a lot to do.
They got a lot of
so
shit.
much to do.
I don't
I'm not
believe
even
it.
worried yet.
I don't believe it.
One underrated piece of this was the Suns getting Jordan Goodwin, who was actually a solid rotational player for the Wizards last year.
He is. I will give you that.
He
Did
knows
you
how to play
watch-
basketball.
But
Did you watch the Wizards?
But how
Hey,
many
he
winning
was
games
solid.
did he play? How many winning basketball did he play? But
Hey, he's a solid little role player, man.
no, he is. I will give him. They
Sometimes
need
that's all you
something.
need.
That's all you need. Sometimes that's all you need. But the Phoenix Suns just said, "Fuck it. We're just going to." I don't know how you make this work. I have no idea. I don't know how you make this work. What type of offense they gonna be running? Any of that? Like, how you gonna? I don't know.
Yo, it's gonna come down to your turn, your turn, your turn.
Yep.
Somebody got to find somebody to orchestrate those guys.
But does that work though? You know what I'm saying? Is that gonna work? I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't think so because those 3 guns are some high-powered guns.
It is. That's some scary shit.
Who's gonna chill? Who's gonna chill? Probably KD, 'cause he'll
I'm just
always
gonna
get
say
his.
that KD. That's what he does.
Another thing that settles into is KD's going to play 60, 65 games. Beal had played less games than KD, I believe, last year. So you have to weigh in injuries, too. So that makes it tricky as well.
Didn't Booker got hurt, too, last year, right?
He did. I mean, that's just anyone in the NBA. It's hard. It's hard to play all the games. Everyone's going to miss at least like 5-ish games.
Oh yeah,
it seems
no,
like,
that is
something.
true. But don't
It's hard to
Beal
stay
stay?
healthy.
Don't Beal get hurt every year or every other year? It seems like it's always
I
something.
believe he
I saw-
played like
I saw this
57.
Between him and CP3 over the last 4, CP3 played more games than Bradley Beal.
Beal played 50 last year, 40 the year prior, 60, 57.
Dog, what's the highest he ever played?
He played 82 in 17-18 and 18-19. And then he's missed 20 or more every year since.
Dog, he balled out for that contract.
My man's don't play, bro. Chilling.
So it's gonna be. You gotta weigh that in too.
Don't play. The man don't play.
For $47 million, I need at least 70 games, and then some playoffs.
Oh yeah,
shit.
And you want a no trade clause, dog? I need a back-to-back conference finals. I need all type of shit, bro. I'm not playing around. Come on now, you crazy? Are they sick? I'm with you now, Zoe. This shit is the way people think.
These contracts.
They get one All-Star game and they just lose their damn mind.
It's a tough predicament of, do you want to keep your guys in house and just give them what they want because you want to build something around them, or do you want to look to move them? And if you look to move them, it doesn't work. You can shoot yourself in the foot. So it's tough to roster build, man, and it's a perfect example of it going down the hill.
Yeah, and the draft picks.
Ooh,
just Washington, like you said, from the jump, needs to be investigated. A lot of questionable decisions.
I don't know why it took this long for their front office members to get fired, because they've
been doing bad for a minute now. I follow a decent amount of DC people who live in DC and who are DC sport fans, and they don't like the Wizards. They like the team, they don't like the front office, I should say. That's what I should say.
How do you feel about Booker potentially playing point guard? I've seen a lot of noise about that.
I saw that because they messed with that in the playoffs. When CP got hurt, they started him running the show. I like the idea because at least you tried it out. I know it wasn't Vogel who did that. I know it was Monty that came up with that. So is Vogel going to look at that tape and be like, man, that's our best option? As of right now, that might be your best option if you don't have a point guard, or if you don't get a true point. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
I saw a stat. He when Chris Paul was out, he averaged 29 and 8. So that's a good place to start. I'll take that shit any day. Obviously, we all would. So if I want to throw him at the point, go ahead, be the primary ball handler, initiate the offense. Realistically, all three of them could. They'll get a fourth guy in there still.
They might fuck around and do like a by committee type thing. Anything, they got to figure out a way to do what the Heat did. That's basically what they got to do. Find a way to do what the Heat did.
What it looks like in the playoffs.
Yes, exactly. That's kind of like we all work kind of with the Heat, right? Kind of like, man, we're going to wait to see what this shit going to look like in the playoffs. We know they're going to do fine in the regular season. That's how they mesh. That's basically when shit slow down. You ain't gonna get a lot of fast break. You gotta do sets. How you gonna run this shit?
You gotta find that Rondo, that big three. That's what I kind of see these guys more like. Because KD really playing the 4, even though KG was playing 4 or 5 back then. But all these guys got buckets,
Yeah.
Trying to put them together. You need somebody who's not gonna shoot, but still capable.
Yep.
I'm not thinking Mario Chalmers like Heatles, but Rondo, move these guys around, tell them where they're going to be, where they need to be, get in their face.
But I think you still, star power. That is true, but don't you think you still need, I'm not saying go get a Mario Chalmers, but you need somebody who can still shoot that thing. You can't have a Rondo like that's not be able to shoot. That's going to really fuck up their spacing.
I just want someone comfortable enough to where you can use Devin Booker as like your secondary ball handler. Because having that as your high quality secondary ball handler, I'd much rather have than just focusing on that and having, I don't know, whoever would be around them, whoever would be around him, whoever they fill the starting lineup with. And yeah, it's going to be important to fill those spots because teams will try to eliminate one of their players.
Things will get interesting if they do find a good deal for Ayton for what his value is. If you can find a way you can get in a trade with somebody that you got more leverage than, I don't know who the fuck that would be.
I don't know. These mock drafts looking wild.
Yeah, they are. They really are. And I don't know where can Aiden land. Aiden probably just need a fresh start. I don't think he has a spot on the Suns. After this trade for Brad Beal, he don't have a spot on the Suns. There's no way. The only thing
that's holding him a spot is trade value and Monty Williams being gone. That is it. Simple as that.
I mean, Dallas might still be a little option.
Dallas and Atlanta are the two teams I look at.
Yeah,
so is Clint Capella a free agent?
No,
I think he's got another year.
I believe.
So what you think? They would do a trade, like a straight up trade for them two? Like
I don't know. It could have a ton of teams involved to make contracts work out, but
yeah, that is true. That is true.
Capella is on he's got 1 year left, 2 years left.
Yeah.
How many years he got left?
It's not.
Let me find this damn contract, man.
I don't even remember when Clint Capella got. It was like a blur when he got traded from the Rockets. I don't even know how long he's been there. I don't know what his contract is like. I don't know if he signed.
590 back then or something.
Yeah, 5 over 90 in 2018. So he's locked up for 23-24 and 24-25. So 2 more seasons.
Oh, okay.
What? How much he getting paid? How much he getting paid?
20 and 22.
That's solid.
Yeah.
But even
you make that work.
It's like how much would Atlanta? It's tough because they have a Kongwu hiding behind him. So if they wanted to move that, it's like, how confident would you be in wanting to still pay Capella? Would you want to move on from a Kongwu? He's going to be in his 4th year this upcoming season.
Would Capella fuck up their spacing? The Phoenix Suns?
No.
That's the type of big you want with those guys.
Yeah, they are mid-range guys. Damn near all of them.
You just have to use them as a screener in your straight.
Yeah.
Screen.
No, you're right. He is the perfect center you want for that team. Damn.
Truly.
They need rim protection very badly.
He slept on, in my opinion.
Clint Capella, he does everything. One thing I like watching the Hawks only because, I should say. Now they were fun, but when you watch the Hawks, you see Clint Capella do everything. He gonna run the floor. He can guard. He's not gonna be the best at guarding pick and roll, but he can get the job done. He gonna get back to the rim. He gonna rebound. He gonna get blocks. He gonna catch lobs.
The role player shine.
Like man, y'all right. He's the perfect big for that team because he's gonna do everything you need a big to do.
And if you take shots away from Ayton, he's not going to be as effective.
Yes.
Nope. He gonna check out.
Or he'll throw some shots up when it's situational and he tries to get in rhythm, and it might not be the best quality. So I think a lot of this is just to be determined with the Suns. They got a lot more to do. We'll see if there's more draft night stuff. Who knows? I still think it's a worthy thing to do if you're just giving up that much to get Beal on your team. But
it's one of those.
Seriously,
you're in the same situation.
It's one thing to. It's easy for us to like, man, we couldn't do that shit. But when you're in the front office and the team say, "This is what we're gonna give you for this," man, yes, accept. We're gonna do this
and
shit.
We're
gonna figure out this shit later.
The best you can do. I mean, in that case, it's a dub because you can flip Chris Paul. You got Shamit, whatever. You probably flip him too. You got a bunch of seconds, whatever. But you clear that cap space. This new, president, GM, he gets a clean slate.
Well, who's going to Washington?
That's what.
Hey, start hitting some picks. And
who's going to Washington?
You gotta. That's what's really big this year is that 8th overall pick. You gotta find something that's good.
Yeah,
because
they still got Zinger over there.
Hey, he's got a player option right now, so they got to figure that out too.
Opt in. It's a crazy dollar, right? Like 37 or something.
36. I think he probably opts in because that's
opt in.
You got to.
He's only 27 years old.
Man,
Isn't that crazy?
If I would tell you that whenever he got drafted, I'd be like, yo, Zinger's actually going to be somebody, because I didn't. I was like, he's about to be Bargnani as fuck. And now,
what a name!
And now he's averaging what, 24 and 8.
He was really good last year.
God.
He was really solid.
He was really good last year.
Oh my God! So your ass is real as hell.
Hey,
it's
a good comp.
I didn't believe that. I didn't believe him. I didn't believe it.
Nah.
Not many people did.
No. In fact,
you're not in the minority with that.
You're not gonna believe in too many players on the Wizards anyway. Let's just get that out the way. Outside of John Wall and Bradley Beal, how many Wizards was drafted there? You was like, oh shit, they can be some shit.
Yo, speaking of old Wizards, I saw this quote about Otto Porter, and they said he's like one layup away from twisting the ankle and being out 6 to 8 weeks.
Come on, man. That is true, though. That is facts.
This man...
That is facts.
I remember when he got traded to the Bulls, and it was like, that bag, 30 mil, 27 mil, some shit. Good for him.
But he never... He did the same thing with us. He did the same thing with us, bro.
Hey, he's getting his bag. He got a chip. But the jokes...
Chamberlain. That Bulls team had a lot of jokes with him and Denzel Valentine, making music videos and shit. And that Bulls team was just jokes, comedy for NBA Twitter. But
here's the Wizards draft history. We got.
Is that combined the Bullets or no?
We'll start with John Wall in 2010. Just look in the last.
Perfect. Okay.
John Wall was taken the first round. Next year, they took Jan Vesely, who was in the league for, I believe, 2 to 3 years.
Who was second? Who was picked after that?
He was picked 6 overall.
So who was picked 7 and 8?
Let's go look at this draft.
I got to know.
Oh yeah,
he was in the league for 3 seasons, and he got traded, and now he plays. He's actually been really solid in Euroball. He's had a really good Euro career, but he was just not good in the NBA at all.
Some dudes just
can't
deal with this.
Take a look at this draft.
Some dudes are
Biombo, Brandon Knight, Kemba for Jimmer. It was a weird draft, but
it was too much.
They also took Chris Singleton that draft, 18th overall. That name doesn't really even ring that much of a bell for me.
I'm sorry. And as much basketball all three of us watching between all three of us, and none of us know who the fuck this man is. You know what? When you said Chris Singleton, I thought of the baseball player.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about.
Well, he lasted 3 years in the league, so they had 2 players that year drafted that lasted 3 years in the league. Bradley Beal next year at 3, obviously a good pick. Next year, Otto Porter at 3. Then they didn't have a first the next season.
I'm going to give him Otto Porter.
That draft was weird, too. Like, he was a good pick at 3.
Yeah, that draft was not.
Yeah. I give him that. I can't be mad at that.
Jerry and Grant, 19th overall. Didn't do a whole lot. Troy Brown next year, 15th overall. Then Rui, 9th overall. And then they took Denny, Kispert, and Johnny Davis, who didn't do much last year.
You had Rui, but you traded him to the Lakers a few years later for a ham sandwich. So
I like Kispert and Denny, but they're clearly role players, and they took him in the lottery. So
Denny. A lot of people had a lot of high hopes for him, but I'm glad we passed.
It's good to have contributors, but when you don't have...
How do people keep jobs in the NBA?
Hey, it's
relationships.
Like, this is crazy. That's the only thing. Relationships. That's pretty much any profession, but goddamn.
It's a rough 13 years of drafting.
That's bad.
And then you had 2 players, but injuries, you can't account for injuries. Man, you had John Wall, you had Bradley Beal. We heard John Wall on our podcast. He firmly believed they could have beat the Cavs. But y'all, they weren't gonna beat no Warriors. Shut up. I hope he wasn't going that far. Did he say that in that podcast? He didn't go that far, did he? I can't remember, but
if he was these player podcasts, he probably did.
I think he did too.
Like
they like to say
it
things.
was one player and one player only that was going to ever beat that Warriors team, and that's who did it.
Yo,
I know Kawhi did, but do you know who's going to defend the Toronto Raptors till they die? And he's not from Canada. Our friend Jonah. Jonah loves that 2019 Raptors team.
Damn right.
He will defend them forever.
It was a good team. It was a team win.
Fun.
It was. I feel
like Kawhi leaving the next year.
But you know, a lot of people don't want to give him that ring. A lot of people don't want to give the Raptors that ring because KD and Clay got hurt. I'm gonna still give
P takeoff time.
I'm gonna still give
You know
it.
what I just realized?
What's that?
Because we haven't gotten to sit down and talk for a minute with the finals, we literally just looked out the Wizards draft history.
Yeah, we did. Awful.
We miss talking hoops. God
we do. Awful draft class. Awful drafting. I'm gonna give them 4. I'm gonna give them Beal, of course. John Wall, of course. We're gonna give them Otto Porter because that was just a shitty draft. And then Rui. I'll give him Rui. But you traded him.
And a possible with Corey.
Yeah, possible. I mean, I don't know. If we go through every team from 2010, maybe everybody is like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
It's tricky, but just to miss on, I mean, for your hits and your lottery picks to be role players is not what you want to do as a franchise. That's just
no. That sets you back.
Blank period.
That might set you back 10 years.
And if guys are leaving your team after rookie contracts, etc., not good.
If they get that far.
If they get that far.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If they do.
All right, what's next? Fuck the Wizards.
We done with the Wizards. We done with the Suns. What we had going on? We got We got Draymond opting out. We can start there. I don't know if that's big news. I think we knew that.
We pretty much knew, but
what are they gonna do? Because we gonna talk. I forgot. Did Bob Myers retire or did they fire him to resign? I don't know how the language went.
I think he wanted a payday. I think he wanted an increase on his salary, and they didn't agree to something, so he left. I think that's what it was.
Man, he's well deserved for that pay for that raise.
But is he?
Don't do that.
Yo, okay. No, I saw something very interesting in Twitterverse.
I will say this. I can get where you might be going or where people might not want to give them that because they were just drafting people and just holding or not trying to develop players. So it's like he kind of did fuck that development up like Kuminga and some of the other young guys.
Not even that. He inherited a good team. KD just fell into his lap. You got a couple lucky years with injuries, so you get some picks.
How long was he there? 13 years?
Let me take a look.
So he didn't draft none of the Clay, Draymond, nobody?
I don't think he drafted Steph.
Myers.
13 years I think he was there. He had to have.
He was an assistant starting in 2011. Mm-hmm. And then in 2012 he became the GM.
So when did Draymond get drafted?
Oh wait, Draymond? Oof. Right before that.
And I mean, there's some really good stuff there. The role player signings were always good. He decided
he did
to
some
hold
good
on.
Things to ask for a payday.
He decided to hold it. Clay almost was a Timber. Clay was almost traded for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
For Kevin Love.
So
Clay and Draymond were getting chopped a lot there for a while, and they held on to their guns.
They were. But then you go get. This is a tough. Then Mike Dunleavy Jr. Shout out to him, a Dookie, get the GM. Ooh, it's a tough time to become the damn Warriors GM because there's so many damn question marks.
Hey, they promoted him from in-house, so
yeah. So he knows everything. So that works.
His dad coached there too, right?
Did he?
Possibly.
I know he did. I think he coached at Portland. I think he coached the Lakers. I think he coached.
Dunleavy's been within the Warriors organization since 2018. He was hired as a scout, and then in 19 he was promoted to be assistant general manager. So, and then vice president of basketball operations in 21. So, worked his way up, and he's been in kind of. I'm sure he's had a very strong voice in their front office for the last couple of years.
I think it definitely been tough for somebody to come from the outside for this summer to be a GM for them. But do you think he's going to figure out a way to keep Draymond, or you think this is just done for?
Draymond's a fucking wild card.
He's a what? What'd you say?
He's a wild card.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. No, yeah.
He could become
I think it's only one place and one place only Draymond's going to leave Golden State for. I think we all know where that one place is.
Yeah.
Like,
and that can't happen. So
yeah, and only when that happens, he just turned down $27 million. So is he really gonna go play with his buddy for way less?
And then we get to the CBA stuff.
So it's like you got to be smart about this.
Position of power of being able to go over the cap to bring him back.
Yep. So come on, man.
I just don't know what the fuck the money's gonna look like. What's the year's gonna look like?
No. At first, I really thought he was going to leave, but as I got closer and closer, and then him opting out, I really don't think he's going to leave. I thought this was going to be the last of the big.
Leave. I think he should have opted in though. Still got 27 mil.
No, but he want the multiple.
Yo, re-up next year.
No, they ain't no. You know that shit. But the problem is Clay's a free agent next summer. Play a free agent next summer, so
he's not going nowhere either.
But what I'm saying is, you don't want to.
He don't money too.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Draymond not trying to opt in for a year, and then you go into the summer where anything can happen during the season, both of them. And then you got to figure out which one. Draymond.
Hey, there's a reason why it's been a talking point. I mean, we see a lot of things in the NBA circle spiral around and get over talked about, but this one is like. This is getting talked about for a reason.
Yeah, no, facts.
It's been so long, too. I feel like summer...
The Draymond one especially.
Even before that, it's just been a long time. We're finally here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's going to end up back in Golden State. He might get moved one day.
We don't see dynasties often for a reason.
Oh, yeah. That shit hard.
Yeah.
That shit's hard,
I just want to see what the money comes in like, because y'all know my cheap ass wouldn't give him too much. That's why I'm saying take the 27 mil.
So, but I feel Draymond, he going to want, maybe Draymond plays 2 more years. He want a 2-year contract, maybe 3. You do a 2 and an option. But what did Jordan Poole get?
Jordan Poole got, I believe, 4 over 130.
135, 140?
Damn.
4 over 128.
Damn, I thought he had more than that. Yo, now hold on. Back up. Back up.
Go ahead.
Everybody was on Twitter acting like this man got $200 million. Now when you look back at it, 4 for 128. I mean, it's
still good money, but
it's not like what it was. The outrage didn't fit. And it's not like he wasn't just balling out in that playoffs. Like
I just got to be cheap because that's
no facts. I wasn't gonna give him that.
Okay.
No,
he's a tough player to decipher.
Yeah,
too.
I wasn't gonna give him that. But what I'm saying is, I understand the situation. I understand how these contracts, right place, right time. He just balled out. They just won a ring. But the outrage didn't fit what he actually got because. When it first came out, I guess it felt so much bigger. When it first came out, you'd have thought he got like 180, 190.
It just doesn't help that he had his best season in his contract year. He played super well when Curry was injured that year.
Right place, right time. That's the NBA for you. That's the NBA.
It's a disadvantage because you can't let that kind of talent go.
No,
if you do that in the moment, you could lose your job.
I'm pretty sure people, they be seeing shit on Twitter. You know they be searching this shit, but you can't help.
You do a sign and trade, you're not getting as much value back.
No.
Nah.
No, I get it. It's just the NBA because like I don't see. Oh, maybe you know what? The NBA and the NFL like saying the same with the right place, right time. Because baseball don't give a fuck about that. Right place, right time. You still ain't getting no big ass contract till you 30. Like that's what it seems like. But
you earn this.
Yeah. But in basketball and in football, like right place, right time, you're gonna get the bag, and then you might be terrible next year, but you got paid. That's what Jordan Poole's going through. So I don't know what the fuck the Warriors gonna offer Draymond. I'm very curious. I'm thinking if he turned down $27 million, he will probably be okay with 2 for $50.
It's so difficult when you get to that age.
I know. Listen. I know you want to give him 25 for the next 2 years. I know you don't.
I was thinking.
Well, I can't wait. What would you pay Draymond if you was a G and you Mike Dunleavy? So what do you put on the table? This is what we giving you. What are you doing?
I'm starting. All right, we're gonna start like 3 at 50. Yeah.
Draymond is gonna throw a water bottle at your head.
Oh, I don't care. My budget,
did you see Jonah's reaction? No. That was awesome. Oh, that was awesome.
Care.
What? We was at the 45-minute mark. That was awesome. Oh, I got that. That was awesome.
3 over 50. That third year is an option for the team. Yeah, bro, I don't play with my contracts.
That man said for the team.
Hey, on 2K, your bar is gonna be in the yellow.
Yes. How do you even play?
Then I go
my GM. How do you even do that?
Else. Don't worry about how I play my GM.
How are you winning? How are you winning with this shit? How? He got forced trades on. That's how he's winning.
I got forced trades on. I'm insulted. I might hang up right now.
Sliders on.
He got forced trades on. Ain't no salary cap.
Contract negotiation sliders turned down all the way.
I'm hurt. This is upsetting. I've been gaming way too long for this shit. Way too long for this shit.
I give you more respect than that. But that's a crazy ass contract, though. That's enough.
Hey, Draymond, goofball. Draymond, all defense. Good.
Yeah.
Get him on my team.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I understand. 2 years, 50. I get it. 2 for
50 is good. I think that's good.
The numbers are going to look crazy to me for a little bit still. It's just going to happen. Money's been going up for years now.
Years, bro.
And personally, I still just haven't adjusted. So don't worry about me.
No, you great. You great because guess what? One of our favorite players here. I'll always go back to this. He signed a max contract and he was making $20 a year. Bro, that's a 6-man. That's a low star. Like, what the fuck? That was a max, bro. Look at this shit now. Bradley Beal making $47 million. You know how mad D-Rose probably is right now? Just off that alone? Like, come on. It's hard
to... was making $12 million a year at one point.
Man.
Second contract.
Bruh, what the fuck? This shit is just keep going up. But I don't want to stay on Draymond. There's so much other news. We got I know y'all got any more thoughts about this Draymond shit? I think we knew it was coming. That's why I started with it. Like we knew
slippery slope.
Yeah, we knew it was coming.
Try to get him back and
we'll see what happens.
Goes from there.
Try to win another one before. See if you can run this shit back and do whatever. Try to get your 5th ring, but
he'll be talking about negotiations on his podcast.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched this podcast in a minute.
He's gonna lead the negotiation. Do a little.
This is what we did yesterday.
Yes, you already know that shit is hilarious, bro. He is. I think it's so funny he does game recaps of his own game.
What?
That is hilarious to me. That's hilarious. I think it's funny, but anyway, what else we got? I guess we just talk about them real quick. Dame and the Portland Trailblazers. The newest thing,
real quick.
the newest thing today is that he wants to stay. Of course, Shams love just putting this shit out. I guess Who keeps asking Dame these questions? I don't know. It's been the same. And then I saw
he's not helping.
No, he's not.
Tweets.
He's not. He does. He trolls.
He
I don't know if he's
into it. It's funny as hell.
I don't
His
know.
Instagram lives have been wild.
Yeah, very wild. I saw something where they said Trailblazers was talking to the Pelicans about BI or Zion. I don't know how much that shit is true. But I'm gonna ask y'all, who you want?
Yeah, let's just go through.
You want BI or you want Zion for that number 3 pick to go with Dame?
It's a tough question already, but when you put it in the position of the Blazers, it becomes even more tough.
It does.
It
does. Because are they really going to trade that?
That's a tough spot to be already.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell what the suitors are for that trade, and I mean, we're getting really close to the draft, 2 days away.
And you know how this shit go better than anybody. There's so much smoke in the air when it comes to this.
Literally got a notification from Woj last year that said Orlando is expected to take Jabari Smith Jr. Oklahoma City is expected to take Chet Holmgren. Rockets are expected to take Paolo Banchero, and things change. So
definitely didn't happen that way.
If the smoke and the rumors start flying around that, I mean, while we've been recording, we got a notification about Brandon Miller is really impressed the Hornets. Apparently Michael Jordan really liked his workout.
Yeah.
That could mean anything.
But Michael Jordan sold it, right? So does he even matter? I don't understand.
This could mean anything.
He has a minority stake still.
Oh.
It could mean anything, but if
he sold
this means if there is any chance in the world that we see another GM gets a guarantee that they're taking him at 3rd pick, if Scoot Henderson is at 3, teams will give up a lot to get Scoot on their team.
No, yeah.
We already saw rumors about the Pelicans wanting to trade up to get him, so we got Zion. I mean, Zion's a talking point always.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah. Adam Silver made the bus call. Shout out to him.
Young men, learn from Zion. Don't put your thing in any and everything. God damn.
Adam Silver got the suspension. He made a great suspension.
My God.
They said David Stern looking down with a grin on his face.
Man, there's a lot going. There's a lot. Everything that we have in the NBA world is just intervening right now. It's
I gotta talk about Adam Silver ass. I'm glad you brought that shit up. We'll talk about that shit later though. I'm so glad you said that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm still team trade Dame. I think it makes the most sense. I don't think we've seen their GM decisions the last couple of years. I don't think this is going to move too much with their team.
No, I'm with you.
Up. Yeah, I think the names that have been thrown out for 3. Most of them are unattainable, or they don't want to make the deal and throw in some other pieces. They start talking about trying to get Bam, but keep 3. And there's a lot going on. I'm with Jonah. I trade Dame. I start young. Let me take Scoot. Move on.
Yeah.
Whoever, Brandon Miller, let me ride with them. Dame, on the other hand, he's playing this back and forth. It feels like he wants to stay. He doesn't want to, play with the kids. Like, pause. But he needs the shit to get off the pot. Had to. He needs the shit to get off the pot. Like, just say you want to get traded.
Yeah, like,
or say you just gonna ride it out.
And it's how much do we know about these actual rumors? We don't see him saying this to a camera.
We've seen every angle of this deal at Dame and 3.
Like, why
I can't wait till Thursday.
Oh my
God!
We can
wrap this shit up. Partially wrap shit up.
Hopefully,
yeah.
I need an alert to come to my phone that says Damian Lillard been traded to somewhere. That's the only way.
Even those trade packages. No one's happy. Nobody's happy either way. So
no, you're never going to be happy with that. So
a lot of the trade acquisition pieces that we've seen, it's going to put them in a similar situation we saw. I saw people trying to push Cat things. It's like, oh, your defense is going to still be bad. People are pushing Siakam. It's Siakam's going to be a free agent next year. How do you manage that? You still need this, and that. Zach LaVine was rumored potentially. You're just plugging in another shooting guard that doesn't play defense, which you've had with Simons, you've had with CJ. It's a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Over and over.
I don't know what they're going to do, man. But would you still, will Zion be the best fit if they actually went that route? Or BI?
I think you just say, fuck it, go boom or bust.
Yeah, at that point. Swinging for the fence.
If you're going to keep Dame, you got to. If you're going to keep Dame, you got to do that. You got to. Yo! No, maybe he didn't want to go to Portland. I was going to say, why didn't Blazers just try to trade for Bradley Beal? But I guess
forget that Brandon Ingram's had some injury issues himself. It's not as prevalent as Zion, but
he's definitely not healthy all the time.
It's not all perfect as well with him.
And also trying to see him as a second option on a winning team.
Brandon Ingram or Zion? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram's played over 62 games once in his career.
Damn, once?
And it's a lot.
His rookie year.
Yeah, a lot of basketball has not been
45 last year, 55 the year prior. So I think that gets a little lost in the translation with it, but
yeah.
Zion's a hell of a player when he can see the floor. It's just a seeing the floor
player,
thing.
But you gotta stay on the floor. So
I think
I don't know what they're gonna do.
If you had to choose a package there, I think you just still go with Zion. That's where I'm at.
You have to
keep him away from the city of Dallas.
Man,
farther away.
Get that man's shot IQ up, pass IQ, intangibles.
The intangibles.
Boost his stats up.
You are right about
in the
that.
offseason.
Have there been any trade that you guys have seen for Dame that you like?
Man, I don't even look at
Miami
that shit. I don't even look. I don't even look at him. I don't look at him. If I see anything about Dame, I don't look at it.
He's in that picture of players. It's hard to tell their value. It's kind of like that Ayton circle of we have no idea what GMs are thinking when they're trying to acquire a player, which I think a lot of is CBA stuff because one, we're as for fans and it's hard anyways because teams are going to favor things. We favor different things than GMs, but man, I feel like we're just completely out of the loop with what it's going to look like. And especially with, the Beal thing skews things so much because we're like, damn, that's what his value was.
Dude, are they talking about trading both their picks? Portland or just one pick?
I think they'd shot both for talent, for instant talent, especially 23. If you could get a role player for 23.
Oh, yeah.
Especially 23.
Similar like what Brooklyn did last year, getting Royce O'Neal for like a first round pick.
Yeah.
Things like that. You can swing a role player, but hey, a lot of work to do there too.
Man, I'm so sick of Portland. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Man, I'm so sick of the Portland Trailblazers and Dame. Like, God. Shit like this take away from him being a great player because it's like, always some shit, man. Always.
I hate when a guy's injured to end the season too, or injured, so they're pretty much tanking because it really changes the perception on a lot of players and a lot of people's minds. They're going to favor I looked at the Ringers player rankings and they had Jamal Murray over Dame, and that's not right. That's not right.
Let's not talk about that, though.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Good.
That is ignorant. That is ignorant.
Just good, bro. Don't worry about it.
I just want to see Dame play some winning basketball. I saw some Miami rumors. That'd be cool. Still, Miami is one of the most difficult teams to trade with because you have Jimmy, you have Bam, and then it's like big contracts and role players, and it's nothing really formidable.
Yeah, you're not gonna trade. You're not gonna trade away Dame for like Hero and Bam. It doesn't.
How many?
Hero, Jovic picks.
No,
that's all I've really seen.
Yeah, you can't.
That's all you can really do.
Yeah, so it's like that's dead. Was there any did y'all see any Dame to like Philly?
That's tough too because we have to see the Harden situation iron out first. I've seen some Milwaukee buzz of potentially moving on from Drew Holiday.
Oh, to like trade for Dame?
Something along those lines, or a sign and trade with Middleton, something along that. I don't know. People are thinking Milwaukee should maybe make some moves.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just difficult for teams to match that salary and bring in a big player like that. And
yeah, because what damn
His
game?
contracts.
42, 43, something like that. 45.
he has a super max kicking in soon.
So he what? 50 million?
Oh my!
It
Oh
might
my
be higher than that,
bro. Bro, do you know how crazy it sounds to pay somebody $50 million who don't even
Dame is
who don't even get to the second
making
round of the playoffs?
45 this year, 48 next year, 58 the year past, and 63 his
Did you say
final year of his
$58 million?
contract.
Wait a minute.
68
million
million
Time out.
bro.
and 60.
Time out.
He signed a 2-year, $121 million extension
Yeah.
last year.
Time out.
Does he have a
Damian
trade kicker?
Lillard
God damn.
will be getting $63 million goddamn dollars. And this man ain't touched NBA Finals floor.
It's hard to retain your players, man.
It is. And that's what happens. When you can't when it's hard to, you gotta give them this motherfucking money, bro.
And there's a reason why that's just the contract. That's how contracts work. You're going to pay your guys more to make them stay. They're going to get more if they stay in house than if they go to be a free agent. And that's why so many guys favor paying back, because it's built into the NBA contract
Brother.
regiment, whatever you want to call it.
Brother.
It's a good thing,
Brother.
but it does create some bad it creates
Brother.
some tough situations.
Brother. That is insane. I'm off
to
that
play
shit
basketball.
now.
To play basketball.
What other opt-outs do we have? Oh, Freddie Mac
Expected.
from Rockford.
Get Fred paid. I want him to get a bag.
Where he gonna go?
Where? I don't care.
I've seen Laker noise, but that's
He
still
should have been
tricky.
there. He should have been
That's
there a
all-
few years
yeah.
ago.
I worry about his knees and his efficiency, but he's still a good player.
He got bad knees.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. He misses his fair share of games.
His knees bad like that?
They're
Yeah.
not the best.
Really?
He
I missed that.
played
I not
most-
fucking miss that.
last 6 seasons, 64 games,
Toronto.
54 games, 52 games, 65 games, 69 games last year. Last year he played 69 games and he was second in the league in minutes because Nick Nurse.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to
Damn.
you. That's a lot
How
of
do
minutes. That's insane. That's bonkers.
He's always been up there in minutes. He takes a lot of wear and tear.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If they're not playing the Bulls or against LeBron, I don't watch the Raptors. That's probably why I know his knees was that bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't know. I'm not gonna lie.
He's just and he's.
I barely
it's-
watch Raptor playoff games.
I think he'll probably make a tad over what his player option was. I think it was low 20s.
Oh, like
Yeah,
a 21,
22 mil.
22?
Yeah.
Oh, 22?
But
22 mil. Yep.
Yeah, that's a fair number for Fred.
Speaking of the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. opted into his player option today. I think it's set at about 17 or 18.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, Toronto got a lot of shit to figure out. I don't
Yeah.
know why they bought into
But-
Jakob Poeltl last year and gave
That,
him
know.
first.
that's a weird ass trade. Yo, that's a weird ass trade, bro.
Didn't
a
make
lot
the
of people-
playoffs.
Or a lot of reports are saying that Masai is hard to work with.
Oh shit. Really?
I don't. I buy it a lot because
He looked like somebody like that. Actually, now you say that, when you look
have
at
you seen
him,
these trade? Have you seen
He
these
looks
trade
like it.
reports? These rumors around their players and what they're asking for? It's fucking insane.
Didn't they ask something crazy for Pascal during the season?
they did. I think they did.
And OG, they
OG
want
was
like
at a
4
high price
firsts.
tag.
OG, they wanted like 3 firsts.
Yeah,
for OG.
they had a high price tag for him.
And that's crazy
Dog.
too, because I believe he has a player option after this next season, so he's likely in the last year of his deal. Same with Siakam.
Mhm.
So you have so many players that are in limbo, and it's like, do you want to run it back? Is there enough value to trade some of these guys? Do teams want to bring these guys on? Are you going to get enough? Do you feel comfortable building around Scotty Barnes? You got the 12th overall pick.
Are y'all very
It's a
high on
tough-
him still?
Scotty Barnes.
Yeah.
He's a clown, but I think he'll be all right long term.
He is funny as hell.
Yeah.
He's a clown, but
He's goofy.
he is goofy as hell. He is goofy.
I think his skill set is something that you really want as your tertiary piece. Having a player that can handle the ball and play make like him, rebound,
tertiary piece. Okay,
drive.
Come on.
But if you're throwing him into like we're building around you completely, it gets tough. So I don't know. There's a reason why all the teams we've talked about today we're talking about, because they're all in far too similar situations with weird timelines, asset management.
Asset management.
I'm glad I don't have these jobs. I'd be sleeping.
It sounds stressful. It sounds like you don't get no sleep.
2 hours a night.
Yeah, it's like you get no sleep, man. Especially, oh my god.
We'll sit back and see.
Yes.
And we'll get, at least we'll get
I don't know who else opted out.
Porzingis still has his to choose. I think he probably opts in. 36 million sounds like.
Because how many other teams can't pay him this summer anyways?
Right.
That's the thing. That's where I say that.
Get your money. 36 million. Ain't nobody giving you that shit. And nobody's smart.
Big player Damian Jones opted in for his $2 million. Big news.
Big news.
Hey, I need him to go to the Clippers so he can complete the Pacific Division. I need that. It's been on every team but the Clippers.
Look at this information Jonah has. Like, why?
He's been a Laker. He's been a Warrior.
Why does he have that information?
He's been a Sun. The fuck's the other team? He's been a King. He just needs to be on the Clippers. That's it.
That's crazy. That is. Why does he have this information on top of his head? You know he didn't write that shit down.
I've tweeted it like 4 times. I've tweeted it like 4 times.
God. Hey, your thread with the draft day outfits.
Bro, why was Trae Young wearing shorts?
You know what, Trae? He fucked up because he went long sleeves up top with the jacket. You needed to go short sleeves to match the shorts.
He still looked like a damn UPS driver.
He looks like
that's kind of like the look Bron had in the finals that year, right? With the shorts and the.
That was better,
but it was still like, hold on.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Lonnie Walker with the hat just on his head. Looked like somebody photoshopped a hat on his head. Lonnie Walker,
man,
that's you have great threads. I just want to throw that out there. That's a great thread. I'm enjoying that.
A lot of time on my hands this summer, man.
I'm enjoying that thread. That thread is hilarious.
Kuzma declined his option today, which makes a lot of sense. 13 million. He's going to make more than that.
Yes.
I think he could have some good suitors. Solid.
He's a nice piece. Yeah.
Solid player.
We've seen him win. He can fit into a role. I like Kuzma a lot.
He could definitely go to a winning team or help a winning team out, or not winning, a contending team. I don't know who the hell that will be, but he can help. He can help some teams for sure.
Yeah,
and he might just get the bag.
Still got a couple chilling. Malik Beasley as a team option. I think that only gets accepted if it's 16 mil. I think that only gets accepted if you're trading.
Oh, okay.
Package that with D-Lo.
Exactly. Get some money. THT as a player option.
It's like 10 mil.
I bet he probably takes that.
Yeah, 11. It's only everybody can't opt out.
One of the fun ones is obviously Bruce Brown, who Michael Malone was screaming, "He's fucking coming back. He's coming back."
We talk about Mike Malone in Denver.
We can dive right into that.
We can go right into it.
No idea he was from Queens, because when he starts talking,
makes sense now.
He was iced out. I was like, okay,
it makes sense. And what is this shit with?
There's a reason he's so up front
and Brian.
I don't know.
I thought it was more Lakers chatter.
Yeah.
And was what Brian said really for Mike Malone?
Whatever we feel like believing, sure.
Because like the last 5 days or so, I just been, y'all know I've been busy with shit. So I've been seeing shit, trying to piece shit together. But that was just weird. I didn't know about all that. But their parade, Mike Malone was...
He was on
taking shots at the same shot glass with DeAndre Jordan and shit, and he didn't give a fuck. They just having a good time.
Was going stone cold.
KCP at the time of his life, he had the shirt off like JR. He was going
because he
finally
missed
got
off.
his chip parade.
That sucks for him. He missed the first one. And like I said in the group chat, it sucks for the new age Laker fans. They didn't get their parade. Because us as fans, parades are fun.
People showed out in Denver, man.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Now, it does suck, though. It was a damn shooting downtown at the parade. Why people got to be fucking up shit? Not glad it was.
People.
God damn. Like, y'all don't win shit
People
all the
suck.
time. Your basketball team don't win, and y'all out here acting a fucking fool. But
just flip a car or some shit. Do something normal.
Yeah.
Damn.
Flip a car. Find an old ass car, flip that bitch over. What are we shooting the gun for?
People
Find a loud Honda in your neighborhood.
Right. Flip that motherfucker over. Burn a garbage can or two. That's it.
Climb a light pole.
Yeah, that's it.
And sit the fuck down.
Right. Why gotta bring a gun out?
The parade looked like a good time.
It did.
Happy for the Nuggets.
No, yeah,
Jokic finally showed some personality.
He was
he did.
Got some actual good content from him.
Yeah.
Even though he's still probably ready to go home. But
Did either one of y'all watch the parade live or y'all just saw clips? I just saw clips.
I saw clips.
Yeah.
It's clips.
Yeah, I didn't see.
I got a job, man.
Man, it's hard. I don't know how people be sitting there and watch a whole parade that you're not even. This is not even you're not a fan of them. I'm not finna sit here and watch this whole parade on TV. I'm not. What are we doing?
I saw what I needed to.
Yeah, like
you see our highlights.
Yeah,
we got the highlights from the parade, but shout out to them. We're gonna congratulate the Nuggets again. It already seems so long ago when they won, bro. It's already Right now, it is June 20th.
It's been like a week.
Like, it seemed like they won a month ago. That shit is nuts. It seems so long ago. Like, damn, they did just win. But shout out to them. Happy for them. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. I still believe in the Denver Nuggets, so happy for those boys. Who else? Oh, Jeff Green. Definitely happy for him. He did. Well, if anybody deserves a ring, Jeff Green deserves it. He's been through heart problems. He's one of the last Seattle Supersonic playing, him and KD. Like, goddamn.
Draft class real quick.
Man, like, he's been through it all. He's been with OKC. He's been on, of course, the Nuggets, the Cavs.
Cleveland.
2007 draft class.
He been 2007, but.
Fourth pick.
Let's
Mr.
see here.
Jeff Green.
Thad Young was in this draft. Al Horford.
Who went first overall in that draft?
That year
Greg
was Gregory Oden.
Oh
We still got some players that stuck around. KD, Jeff Green, Al Horford, Mike Conley, Thad Young.
They still hooping.
There's still some quality contributors.
Yeah,
in there.
contributing. Like, goddamn. That's solid. That's very solid. I'm interested to see how, like, the last 5 draft classes is going to look in the next 10 years, 13 years. See how solid they really are or contributing. That's going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy to think how the NBA is going to be looking in 2036.
Oh. Just speaking about past drafts, with the draft coming up, Josh Jackson. Did anybody think he'd be a bust? Like,
no, sir.
I went back and watched some clips the other day of him, and I'm like,
what could have been?
He can do some little shot creation. He's athletic as hell. He's 6'8". He can defend. It's like,
bro, I did not think it was going to be like this, bro. I promise you. That's why I'm not a GM.
He was so good.
He was
so good.
He was, bro.
I'll still give him a shot today.
Oh my God. You still gonna bring him in?
I don't know where he's at.
He had some fun random moments with some random teams across the years.
You know who my player was like that? Who I was gonna give him a shot until he said he wasn't gonna play no more. Larry Sanders. Yo, I was gonna give him a shot regardless. Until that man said he is not playing no more, I was gonna give. Anytime a team needed a big man, I say go get Larry Sanders. Every time.
He does everything. He does everything you want to do.
Yes, bro. Larry Sanders was my dude.
He was a fun player.
Every time somebody needed a big, bro, I was going to in my mind, I said, man, give him a chance. He is not retired. Give him a chance. I was always
the same
on his
way about Andrew Bynum.
Oh my God, bro.
I
think everybody wanted to see his ass succeed. Please. He had it all, bro. And then one day he just went nuts, started having these weird hairstyles. I don't understand what the fuck was going on with Andrew Bynum.
Anyway, so the draft is on Thursday.
Oh, yeah. We didn't got no more big opt-outs or nothing like that, do we?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think we covered all the opt-outs, but you're right, Zoe. We have the draft on Thursday. Jonah, you're going to be out of town, ain't you?
Yes, sir. I'll still be locked in, though.
Yeah, of course. We know that.
Of course, yeah.
Jonah, this is your time. This is your time. Who are some of your favorite prospects? Outside of, like, the ones, like, we know. Now, I ain't talking about Scoot. I ain't talking about Brandon Miller. I ain't talking about the alien himself, because a damn baseball looked like a fucking marble in his hand. That is the craziest shit.
They had the audacity to put this man on the subway.
Yes. What are you doing? We're damn near tall for the trains. And we're nowhere near.
Man. Does he have an insurance policy yet? Like, just walking through New York subway?
What the hell is going on here?
Look over all his bodyguards.
Man, right. How much fabric did it take to make this man jersey that he was wearing?
Yeah. But I got a couple favorites this draft. Really like Cam Whitmore from Villanova.
Okay.
Got to see him in person this season. He's a freak athlete. He's like 6'6", 230, crazy bounce. He has some concerns, but I'm buying into a lot of his little limbo spots.
Mm-hmm.
Really good downhill body control. He's a really fun player, really exciting. I also really enjoy, who else do we got on here? Cason Wallace, Kentucky point guard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 6'4".
Where's he projected to even go to?
I've seen some stock. Top 10 guy.
I've seen some stock dropping, but he'll for sure be a lottery guy. Kentucky guards have just been on a absolute rampage in the league.
You already know.
Yes, it's like it's hard to pass on a Kentucky guard.
Tip the cap to him on that, but really long wingspan, capable shooter, good defender. He's good at the point of attack. Can facilitate, finish a little bit. He just does a little bit of everything. He's just really solid. Really like his game. He seems like a guy you just want on your team to win.
He left us. Where'd you go?
Freeze
off. Jonah, where'd you go, Jonah? We don't know shit about this draft shit. He's back.
We froze up. We back.
We don't know about this draft shit like you do. He's just gonna leave us on an island like that.
Hey, my Wi-Fi's been tripping all day.
That's all good. Everybody know how Comcast get down.
I will rock with Keontae George, 5-star prospect out of Baylor. Really weird year. He's really fun though. Has a lot of fun traits. Just like Whitmore, I'm buying into a lot of his stuff. He's one of those kind of divisive prospects. I've seen him in people's top 10s. I've seen him at like 25 for some people. So it's really hard to gauge with him.
That's a wide ass range.
Really fun scoring traits. He's just got his shot IQ, pass IQ, stuff like that. Really got to figure it out. Really like him though. I got him in my personal top 10. And lastly, why am I blanking?
Man, I don't even have a mock draft.
You slacking, bro.
I am.
We do this.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Draft stuff, man.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Don't worry.
But y'all got my back.
Because we gonna hold you down.
Yeah, no, that's right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot. Shit.
Hey, it's a lot. Honestly, you can put all the time in and still be nothing.
They announced the invitees. I don't even know who all are invited.
I'll read them off. Give a little. We'll look them all over. They announced all the green room guys.
Is Amari Bailey one?
Nope.
Nah.
Ooh.
But
there were some late risers that were kind of surprising, though.
Okay.
True. Hey, first of all, if y'all don't know, go out and get the big board from our very own Jonah.
Look at the nice little color coding.
Yeah, you got some notes. Go get yours.
Sounds like
information is lovely. Nice little breakdown. About to go through my players here.
Hey, you just look at it. You're like, hey, I like these things.
Oh my God! The way he snapped, snapped the paper just now. That's hilarious.
A big ass piece of paper.
That is where'd you get that? Why do you have that?
I work.
That's definitely a work printer.
Oh yeah,
It's a work printer.
It got to be. Man. Can't be. If you said you had that at your house, I'm like, God damn.
Nah, 11 by 17. I can't read my eyes. Grandpa got to read.
Need that.
My first guy I like is Derek Lively. Yes, he's a Duke guy, but also he's a big who plays his position very well.
Very well.
He's gonna run the rim. He's gonna run rim to rim. He's gonna set good screens. He's gonna rebound, block shots. That's what I like. The offensive game was looking kind of nice in these pre-draft workouts. I have high hopes for that. I hope he was gonna be there around 23, and somehow the Bulls are gonna end up with that pick. But pipe dreams and shit.
Although, Bulls, we're not gonna get that.
Yeah, but I like him. Leonard Miller, dude out of the G League Ignite. Look, this kid,
he's fun.
I'm real high on him. He looks like that guy at the Y who doesn't really know how to hoop, but he fucks you up. And he's young as hell.
If you want his backstory, he was almost a first-round pick last year after playing like Canadian high school basketball. He was raw as fuck. But he went to G League, ironed some things out.
That's insane.
I guess he was a guard prior, and he had a big growth spurt. So that's why he's got some fun tools.
I like the tape, and he's big as hell. He's like 6'10".
I gotta go look at the tape.
Yeah,
I gotta look
at
nice.
Vibes. He's projected like 10 to 20 somewhere in there, but
I gotta go look at the tape. It's crazy. For sure.
Go check it out. Chris Murray out of Iowa.
Okay.
Just a nice, solid player. He's older, but he's going to knock down some shots. He's going to play his position well.
Keegan's twin.
Like, kick and shoot. And then Nick Smith Jr., I know everyone's been talking about him going from lottery to the second round. I'm just interested to see where he goes.
Yeah.
And then Keontae Johnson, he's going to be a second round guy, but just with everything that happened in Florida, I'm happy to see him.
No, I'm definitely
get to this point.
One damn player I would have brought up, you said. The one damn player. No, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
Especially with more two-way spots on rosters, even if he doesn't get drafted, he'll for sure be a two-way.
No, he definitely will. I think he will. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's tough. He knocks down shots. He'll be solid eventually.
Really
good. And then the last guy is Imani Bates. Where is he? Is he gonna get drafted?
Do y'all think he's gonna get drafted?
I hope so. I want the best for him.
Yeah, me too.
But
I think the expectations fucked him up. Everybody can't handle all them crazy ass expectations like that. Like, he's just now being 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. I ain't gonna lie. I really hope Amari Bailey finds his way in the NBA. I really hope he does. I don't know what his role will be at 6'3". He's like, what, 190 maybe? He don't got he can get to the hole, but he's like point guard style. I don't know if he's like, I don't think he's explosive like Rose and a Westbrook at all. I know he's not explosive like that, and I don't think he has the playmaking ability right now I don't even want to say Chris Paul because he's one of the best point guards, but y'all know what I'm trying to get at. It's like he's stuck in the middle and he's 6'3".
I feel like he'll be like one of those solid team contributors. Like, it's tough too because he's not like a true one, but he's not a two because there's the shooting concerns. I wanted to move him up higher, but it's just a tough kind of limbo. It's like a tweener for a guard almost.
Yeah, that's a weird tweener to be. As a guard, oh God.
As a guard, you're not a knockdown shooter.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a lockdown defender. You do everything kind of good. You're a little bit athletic.
Yeah.
We've also never seen him, handle a team, run an offense consistently. Wasn't he still coming off the bench for UCLA?
I think he did in some spurts, but Tiger Campbell was kind of their main point.
Yeah, Tiger Campbell was their guy. So trying to see what he's going to be like.
both commits at one point.
Yeah. And
I think Amari committed when he was in like 7th grade.
Oh my God.
Chicago legend.
I'm big on the juniors and seniors. And I would love for Isaiah Wong to find his way on a team from Miami. I would love that. I know he's 22. He's 22. He's considered old at this point. He's already an old player on certain teams he's going to go to at being 22 years old. But I would love to see him get on a team. I don't know if he get drafted. It's going to be how tall? He's 6'4", 6'5", some shit like that.
He's like 6'4"-ish, I think.
Yeah, so I love to see him make a team, but who knows?
That gap, and like once you get to like 40s and past, it's free territory on everyone's boards.
Yeah.
And you just try to look for traits you can work with. I want to highlight one more player who got a green room invite. Brandon Pojemski. Was a really weird.
This kid
from Santa Clara, right?
Really weird late riser in high school. I guess he didn't play until like 8th grade, organized or something.
That's still nuts, bro.
Milwaukee area kid, went to really late in the prospect line too. Went to Illinois last year. I think he only played like 20 total minutes or something like that.
Yeah, he didn't get no tick.
Nothing at all. Transferred to Santa Clara, was like their main option this year. They had a really solid year. Got his green room invite. Been a really big late riser. So that's just a really cool story of these guys.
He got a green room invite?
Which I was surprised on, because I still have him. I have him like mid-30s. I've seen people have him in the 20s range. He's been climbing a lot, but really fun shooting traits with him.
Yeah, I saw him as high as 23. Even like that was kind of high. Because, like I said, I know him from Illinois where he wasn't playing, and I'm not watching Santa Clara.
No. I know I watched a lot of West Coast college games, but I definitely am not tuning into Santa Clara.
They had Jalen Williams last year too, so shout out to them.
Yeah,
if they could have back-to-back first-round picks, that'd be dope.
That'd be huge for their program.
And just
the fact that he even got an invite is still big for their program.
I like seeing the guys that can. That's the cool thing about the transfer age, is these guys that can actually find where they can get their minutes, they can show what they're worth. And if you're good enough, you can get your shine like he is. It doesn't always have to be from the big program. The mid-major guys are always super interesting to dive into.
Who else got invited?
The usuals. There wasn't too many standout ones, or really there's some announcements today. Olivier Maxence Prosper from Marquette was a really big late riser, had a really good combine, was on Marquette, like kind of a switchable wing, shot 37% on corner threes this year, so at least you can see some jumper stuff. He just has some really fun tools, so I thought I was high on him, putting him like 29th on my board, and hey, he got his green room invite, so shout out to him. Jaime Jaquez from UCLA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, he's not going to blow you away with anything. He's just good at basketball.
Very good.
For him to get up into
sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, for him to get up into the first round, props to him, because
sometimes
that was another guy I was hoping the Bulls could target in the second round, just buy in the second round and get a pick, but he worked his way up.
That UCLA team that was a problem that lost to the Jalen Suggs buzzer beater when they were like a double-digit seed. I think they made to the Elite Eight or Final Four was kind of his coming out.
UCLA always be sneaky good in the tournament. That's crazy. They don't win. They haven't won shit. But they always going to give you problems. They always going to have a solid team. They're always going to find a way to have some juniors and seniors on their team with some good freshmen. It's crazy what they be doing over there.
I don't know what they're going to look like next year because they're losing Amari, they're losing Jaime Jaquez.
They got a lot.
There's another player who's a second round guy who's
they losing a lot of people.
Yeah,
went to the draft.
Tiger Campbell's
Tiger went too. Right? Jalen Clark has gone too. One of their center could have gone the second round as well, but he decided to take another year. So
did Grady get an invite?
Yes,
he did.
Where do y'all have Grady Dick going on your boards?
I have him. Pull it up, Zoe. Where do I got him?
You got him number 17.
I got him 17.
To the Lakers?
That's just general.
That's just big board.
Big board.
No, yeah.
I think he could go as high as 11 to the Magic, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think Orlando's going to move one of those picks, but if they wanted to get another shooter, I could see Grady Dick at 11.
Oh, that's a good pickup for them though. If he fails them.
Very concerned about his things away from just shooting, but hey, he's good at shooting the rock. So shout out to him.
You're gonna be in the league a very long time. Shout out, ask Vince Carter.
Yeah. Last guy I want to highlight that got a green room invite today. That was a bit of surprise. Is Ryan Rupert, French.
Yeah, who is this kid?
French product, played with the New Zealand Breakers this year. I believe that's where RJ Hampton played. I think it's the same league that LaMelo played in.
Yep.
He has a 7'2" wingspan, and he's like 6'8". Defensive, just menace. He's got to figure some stuff out offensively, but cool to see him get the shout. His sister also got drafted in the WNBA last draft too. So
is he?
Hey, nice.
Is he that good?
Open ass family.
Right.
Yeah.
Why is he getting an invite? That's crazy.
I was surprised he did because I have him like 28th on my board.
27th.
27th. Was close. I don't know what they know, what we know.
They don't know shit. They don't know a damn thing.
I saw ESPN go straight to putting every single player that was invited to the green room in their top 25 picks in their mock draft. So I'm like, all right, man.
Come on, man.
But we'll see.
They don't know we know what it is.
I hope to see nobody sad sitting in there in the 30s, mid 30s, waiting to get picked. But it's tough.
That always sucks. But it's always tough. I don't know what they're really going through in that moment. I'm not even going to try to act like I know what the hell they're going through in that moment because that's got to be rough.
Even falling out of the first round, you lose that guaranteed money.
Yeah, it's like your ego.
That's the tough part.
Yeah, like your ego probably be shot for a little bit as a kid, 19.
Especially the guaranteed money.
Oh my God, bro.
I think it was worse in past years because I think the draft process has improved a lot where players can go to the combine, talk to executives, talk to teams, and then decide if they want to opt out.
Yeah.
Where it used to be you had to opt in prior to doing all of that. And if you had bad workouts, bad interviews, you were fucked. Like,
that never made any sense. That never made any sense like you had to. That made no sense. I don't know who be coming up with rules. They don't.
They don't care about the kids.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they really don't.
It gives good power to the players. So hopefully it goes well for these guys. That's all the green room guys.
I hope I get some type of fireworks on Thursday.
I think
after the first two picks, but that third, I want to see some fireworks.
I think it's going to get chaotic after that.
Yeah, give me something.
I think Dallas at 10 is a big spot that's been rumored to get moved.
Ooh, really?
There's been some Derek Lively.
Yeah.
A lot of people like mocking that just so they can get a big, but it's kind of a tricky spot. I think it's a lot of it just reading the board. If anyone falls from kind of that forward grouping, and who the hell knows what's going on with Kyrie? They just need some.
Oh my God, I forgot all about him. I didn't bring him up when we were talking about opt-outs, but
we don't need to.
We don't need to. Yeah, we really don't need to.
It's sounding more increasingly like he's going to stay around, just the way of the landscape of the league is looking. But we've gone a while without some noise around him, so round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Facts.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving on Kyrie.
You know how it goes though. Draft day, plenty of trades.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana, number 7. They've been talking about moving that one, trying to get some wing depth.
Really?
I think they
don't know
who.
Who would they get?
Yeah, I would keep it too.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know. What are you getting? I don't know who's out there.
I saw OG hovering around, but I think if you took either Taylor Hendricks from UCF or Jarris Walker from Houston, those are two players that are kind of that really good defensive players. Jarris
a lot cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. Give me the guy in the rookie contract that you can mold over an expensive player that you have to try to keep around. I think they have Indiana's a team to look at too. They have 2 late firsts to trade as well, possibly to package or something. Because you know how some teams don't always want to bring on like 5 guys onto the roster.
Yeah,
they'll trade off those picks for something in the future or a team that wants to move up. All that. So might see some trades with them.
OKC.
Never know with them.
Never know what the fuck. Never know what the hell's gonna happen with OKC. They pick at 12, right?
I saw some fun noise around the Spurs wanting to trade up into the lottery, which could potentially keep Victor Wembanyama and Bilal Coulibaly on the same team.
That'd be a long ass team. Damn.
That'd be
Keldon Johnson, they do that? Jeremy.
I don't know, but it would be funny to see Coulibaly and Wemby be on the same team again after playing with each other last year. That'd be
that would be
fun for the memes.
No, it would be.
Yeah, it's some good content coming out of those two.
Yeah,
Coulibaly.
We'll see.
How long is his wingspan?
I think it's like 7'2".
Come on,
see
man.
What you got in here?
Come on, man.
7'2".
Yeah, he's a fun player.
That's insane.
But OKC, I saw some Leonard Miller noise because you know how OKC, every guy they draft is big as hell and like a wing forward can handle the ball.
Gotta be long as shit.
They have their type.
Damn.
I think the Nets have 2 first-round picks as well in the late.
Do. I think it's like 21, 22, or 22, 23, some shit like that.
So they could maybe shop some stuff. I mean, it's easy to target towards those teams. Then you obviously have some teams that aren't in the first that might want to trade in. So
it's gonna be fun.
I heard Denver is still trying to sneak into the first.
Hey, man.
Just one, they still working. But they was working during the finals. Shit. They was making trades and shit during the finals.
Right.
I said, huh? Denver Nuggets trading. Man. What in the hell is going on? But it's gonna be. I know the Bulls don't have no picks, but I'm kind of.
They held 9 workouts, bro. We're good. We don't have to really worry about Thursday. We're straight. They're not doing shit.
They're not. What I was saying, they're not gonna do a damn thing. I'm just saying. I'm thinking more so. I'm excited for this draft. I don't have no expectations for myself, for my team. I can just watch all this chaos because I know we have no picks coming. So I can just see.
Sometimes it's almost a better thing to sit back.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
People can. Hey, you just got to be in the reasonable area of not jumping to crazy expectations because there's a difference between being uneducated and wild and out or being like, okay, I'll see what this guy can do for me. Let me look up some highlights. Let me see what's going on.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be fun. Draft time is always fun.
It'll kick off the hoopla because free agency right after that.
Oh my god,
we right into it.
I think free agency runs up right June, like early July. I want to say.
Bet.
Did they change it to make it like June 30th at midnight or something instead?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, whatever.
But how do you guys feel about the draft before free agency? For sure makes more sense.
Yes.
It's just I always forget how quickly we jump into this stuff.
I don't understand. I'm glad you said that because I don't understand why the NFL does. Don't the NFL do it backwards? Don't they do free agent then draft? Or am I missing that? Or am I wrong?
I don't even remember. It feels like their free agency is so different because NBA, you get your notifications right away.
No, it is. So I always get confused with that. But y'all have any other thoughts on the draft?
I'm glad we can get a lot of answers, a lot of questions, a lot of our. Not all of them answered, but we'll get some.
We're gonna have some answers. We're gonna have some answers. Questions. I think.
Always excited to jump into some summer league eventually too.
Absolutely.
And then that's fun too because you'll get some returners from last year too and stuff like that. Guys that need some more seasoning. So
I'm excited. I'm ready for that shit. It should be fun. I do know. Before we get up out of here, I had no idea Lou Will retired, but shout out to Lou Will. Great career. Who did he play with? Philly, the Clippers, the Hawks. Is that it? I feel like I'm missing a team. I feel like Lou Will.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers. Is that it? With great
career.
career.
Philadelphia Hawks. Toronto. I forgot about that Toronto year.
Man.
I forgot. For sure.
And he was a Laker. He was a Houston Rocket for 23 games. Then a Clipper, and then back to the Hawks.
Lou Will was a bucket, man. He was fun to watch. He was never going.
I ran into Lou Will once.
Oh my God.
My only time in Atlanta. I'm walking out of Magic City, probably like 1 a.m. It's like 1 a.m. Buddy's walking in.
Lemon pepper Lou.
He's like, he came with like one person. It looked like he might just be really trying to grab some food. I'm not gonna lie.
So what he was doing to the bubble makes sense, huh?
He might be legit for real.
That shit is funny that I never knew that you went to Magic City. So we're gonna have more conversations.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of that food. I've seen some pictures of that food. It looks valid.
Yes.
Oh,
they cater. They cater places.
Yes.
Oh, they cater?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
They know.
Oh yeah. So we have I had no idea.
They run a business.
My boy went to Magic City.
That's on the Patreon episode, y'all.
Patreon. Ooh. Anyway.
When I think of him, I think of him having a polygamous relationship.
2 girls and they get along like a.
And he was making music.
Wait.
And he could actually. He was decent.
Not the music part. Lou Will he got 2 women?
Yeah.
He had 2 girlfriends at one point.
Oh, he was on some D-Ray type shit. Okay. I get it.
He's
that's gotta be tough, bro.
He's quite the character. What a career.
2 women
he stuck around for a minute, man.
No, he did.
Facts.
17 years.
That's a long time.
NBA as a second round pick.
That's a man.
A second round pick.
He did well for himself, man. Lou Will did well for himself. Yeah, shout out to him.
3-time Sixth Man of the year.
Wasn't he cool with like Lil Romeo and DeMar growing up? Because he's from LA, right?
I believe so.
Is he from LA? I don't know where he's from. I want to say he's from Philly.
South Gwinnett, so Atlanta area.
Oh shit! My bad. Whatever.
Damn! Don't whatever that man. That man from Atlanta. You said LA.
Atlanta cat. I swore he was cool with Romeo.
Ain't the same. Don't say it's the same. Don't.
All right, my bad.
Please
my
don't.
Fault.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's late. Shit.
Oh,
y'all got grandpa up late.
That's all good. Anything else y'all got before the draft? Before we get up out of here, about the draft, anybody you want to shout out? Anything you gotta say?
I need Keegan Murray to get or Chris Murray to get drafted to the Kings, so we can have the Murray twins on the same team.
Okay.
I need that.
And
get the Thompson twins on the same team while we're at it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
that'd be cool.
No,
I cannot tell those guys apart, bro.
No, they worse than the Morris twins, bro. They worse than the Morris twins all day long.
The Morris twins have the same tats. That's
that's insane. How did they? Why?
They go to the same sessions.
How did the artist be able to do that? Is insane to me. That is nuts to me. But I have nothing else. I'm glad that we was able to do a full episode about just hoops. It has been.
We just were talking.
We were just talking. I loved it because it seemed like a month, and it hasn't been a month, but it seemed like it. For all the new listeners, and shout out to everybody who's been watching our recap videos. Like, I don't even know why y'all so into it, but I'm so glad y'all are. Keep watching them.
Appreciate it.
But to all our new listeners, welcome. We're glad you're here. We usually drop on Tuesday or Wednesday. We are everywhere. We on YouTube. We on Spotify. We on Apple. We on Google. Anything else anywhere else? Oh, TikTok, Instagram. We're on Twitter. Follow us everywhere at Uncommon Commentators Podcast. Till next time.
We got LinkedIn pages.
Oh, we got LinkedIn. We got LinkedIn pages?
Nah, I'm joking.
Oh,
bro. Just sign off. Just sign off.
You do. I got a LinkedIn page. Connect. I'm starting to use my LinkedIn again. But till next week, we out of here. Peace.